YouTube, man? It's your boy T2 Enoxy, but shh, don't tell nobody. Look, check this out. As you can see by the title of the video and thumbnail, yes, we are back on X-Cops. But the title of the video that we are reacting to from X-Cops is talking about suspects trick officer to escape jail. So we ready to see what X-Cops got for us this morning, you know what I'm saying? So listen, like and subscribe and turn my post notifications, and make sure to go follow me. My Instagram will be linked down in the description, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. We just hit 600 subscribers. Let's keep it going. Let's get started with this video though.
Back up. This is Stephen Byers, and he desperately doesn't want to go to prison.
Right.
He's in the ceiling.
On the 9th of February, 2024, Byers was arrested for having multiple outstanding warrants, including driving a stolen vehicle and operating as a contractor without a license. Following his arrest, Byers complained about having chest pains and had to be taken to the Lovelace Hospital in Valencia County, setting the stage for his escape plan.
It's not going to be a rush.
Can you take the blanket?
You want to take it?
Yeah.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right now, it's fine.
Thank you. I'm saying though, how long they was gonna give him time? Like do his time in jail for all that shit that he did. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're good.
At first, Byers appeared cooperative and calmly followed instructions.
Are we gonna add? You better get it to words, I ain't gonna lie.
So it wasn't exactly suspicious when he asked to use the restroom. Plus, he'd already gone before and returned almost immediately. This second visit, however, was going to be something special.
Hear what?
Like a, I don't know, loud sound.
I don't think so.
All good in there? Steven, you alright?
I hear it up there.
Uh-oh.
Can we?
Does security have a key?
Steven!
Wow.
He's in the ceiling.
Okay. Do you have a key?
He's in the ceiling? Can we get him down?
He's in the ceiling? Yeah, this door's locked.
Yeah. He just felt it.
Imagine that was a her. Like, imagine if she wasn't even in that room, only the dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think they would have caught him the way they caught him already type shit. But my thing is, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I want to see this man escape. Like, no cap. Like, nobody want to go to jail, nobody want to go to prison. But the shit that he done did, I ain't gonna lie, he deserve it. But a Karen always gonna be a Karen. She's like, somebody's up the ceiling. She's smiling about it, like, oh, this nigga crazy. And I got this nigga caught too. He thought I could hear this nigga. Oh yeah, he's up in the ceiling. You just know that he don't want to go to jail, so you still gonna force that nigga to go. I mean, he was gonna go regardless because he was gonna get caught. Regardless. That's crazy, bro. I had somebody snitch on me, and I'm trying to escape. You're not even a police officer. You just one of these motherfucking doctors or whatever you want to call them motherfuckers, the nurses and shit.
To the ceiling.
Can't make this shit up.
Oh my god.
I think we need a key to this door.
They're getting security. We're in the ghetto.
How you doing?
Steven, get your out here.
I've heard of it happening, but I've never witnessed it.
Right.
Oh, this is a new for me.
He's in here. You should be able to get.
Doors are locked.
How they... Bro, he got all this time?
Yeah.
222. So can you please notate in the CAD that my 16 is trying
Is that
to
him making all that noise?
at Loveless?
Honey, we're gonna get you out.
All that is him making all that noise.
He's not doing very good.
He's not.
I'm waiting on security to get the key to the bathroom. He's still in the ceiling.
Byers had somehow gotten into the ceiling from the bathroom stall and was clearly struggling to navigate his way out. He was
Right.
also destroying everything along his path, forcing the staff to evacuate patients from their rooms.
He's moving that way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's moving this way.
I would have been, chat. I would have been making noise like, I'm going that direction, but the whole time I'm gonna go back where I came from. So whatever noise, or if I had like things in my pocket, or probably the handcuff, I don't know, I would have had something. I would just do something down there. They'd be like, oh, he's down there. Let's go. We're gonna wait for him. But the whole time I'm escaping from this direction, or I just came from the bathroom and walking out the motherfucking doors. And how every officer or nurses, doctors, patients, whatever you want to call them bitches, just sitting there and waiting like this. And the whole time I'm just behind them, tip-a-toe right out. No cap, but hey, it's always gonna be that one person that's still at the front desk. They're gonna be like, oh, he's right here. That's probably gonna work way better than this, bro.
Where are the lights?
Cameras, yeah,
Steven, you're
right.
just
It
catching
is
more
cameras,
charges,
but
down.
shit.
Yes. Move your guy out of too. Going now.
James, wait down there in case he comes out.
Oh, well, can't go with that plan.
This way.
You want to move him right here?
They going like east direct. I feel it.
Oh, sorry.
But that hospital gotta be too big, bro. Ah, this is my last time pausing. I just gotta think about something. Well, I just thought about something. I know for a fact this hospital don't have only one floor. It's a lot of hospitals that got like stairs, staircase, elevators, and all that shit. To the point like you go upstairs sometimes. Because if it's only like one floor, that only means like 20 to 30 people could only be in that motherfucker. But the whole time in reading, it's a hospital, so the most of the time, it need to be like 100 patients and clients in that motherfucker. It need to be like at least 100 rooms in that motherfucker. So that's why I'm saying it got to be an upstairs. So instead of him going back down, you know what I'm saying? Even though the exit is down below him, I probably still would have went up. You know what I'm saying? Went to the whole different floor. No bullshit. But if they don't have that shit, then you would just shout out of luck. You ain't really thought this shit through. You just, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
Steven, get your down, dude.
He said, huh?
Hold on, okay?
You know what's so crazy? We're gonna add. Like, I can see if he was like 5'8" and below. Weight like 130 and below. I ain't gonna lie. You would have made it out. Probably. Probably would have been more quieter. Because you was not quiet at all.
For the next half hour, Byers remained in the ceiling, curled up under some insulation and plotting his next move. Meanwhile, deputies were deployed to the only possible exit available to him.
So we have not got him yet.
Negative. Negative. Bags, what the fuck?
He was using the bathroom.
They said the only place he can exit is here.
Right.
Yeah, but they said that there's a wall and he has to squeeze through a small opening to get out.
Okay. You're hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What you mean you're hot? What that supposed to mean? Nigga got TikTok on his phone. This nigga he got TikTok on his phone.
With the parameter set up, the deputies could now enter the ceiling and apprehend the roof-crawling suspect.
What? Nigga might want to just stay the night up there.
That was stupid, huh?
Yeah. That's nice. Let's go.
Yeah, that was stupid. He got caught. Dummy.
Let's go, man.
Why would you do something like that, dude?
Just got scared.
So now extra charges is worth it, bro?
Come on, let's go. I'm not violent.
I don't think you're violent, but...
The
I
nigga
got him right here.
I just got scared.
This nigga standing up. This nigga is standing up. So you telling me he moved that bitch, right? He got up there. He was laying down for a second, then he just ended up getting up and standing up. Cause you standing up? Oh! Like, I would think they gotta have the dogs up there. They would have to push the dog and lift the dog up and search for that person. Cause that's what was gonna have to come next. But I would have been quiet as fuck. I would have, man, flashlight or not, I would have made sure that the whole time they couldn't find me or they heard me moving and they would try to get me from up top. Yeah, Chad, I would have been hiding in the darkest place. I would have made sure that, like, something would cover me or, I don't know, like, I would have outsmarted them for real if I'm gonna do this. But that's crazy. You could have stand up the whole time. I thought you was crawling the whole way. No bullshit.
Well, let me help you up or you want to help me?
You're gonna have to go first.
Okay.
He's right here with me.
Yeah, facts. He
On
gonna
the
have to
other
go
side of
first.
this
You could go down first. That nigga go turn around and do some other shit.
No. No. We're gonna have to climb back up.
You haven't detained?
We're okay. Listen, you got my word.
No, I don't really give a my word right now.
Alright, well, let me get up there.
But he's gonna have to climb up to you guys.
Okay.
It's about probably, well, you saw where I went through. Here, back up so I can get behind you. And then, yeah, I have him. Here, he's climbing up.
Damn, that looked like that was a perfect spot too.
The deputy was right. Byers had added more charges to his already existing warrants.
Facts.
He had also miraculously recovered from his chest pains and was immediately placed in handcuffs.
Here, man.
Wow. Put your fucking hands behind your back.
Step down, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Do exactly like I'm telling you to. Do you understand?
Control unit 7. Go for 7. Hey, somebody props an 8-block door then.
Step back, step back, step back, step
Y'all
back.
think y'all old people supposed to get special treatment? No? Gotta get the same
Face that
treatment
wall right
as
there.
younger dogs.
Do not move. Do you understand?
You right, brother?
Stephen Byers' rampage through the ceiling had led to a significant amount of property damage to the hospital. Including his existing warrants, Byers was charged with criminal property damage worth around $20,000. He could spend 18 months in prison for his botched escape and pay fines of up to $5,000 if found guilty.
Hamilton County deputies are looking for an inmate who got out of the Justice Center.
18 months? The fuck? That's 1 year and 6 months. So you did all that for a year and 6 months? I'm thinking about like 5. 18 months? If charged guilty, bro, you charged guilty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, you're guilty. I would've paid that fine. Either I would've paid that fine or just did my time.
Out
No
of
bullshit.
the Justice Center while they were releasing other inmates.
In June 2022, at least 4 inmates were able to escape from the Hamilton County Justice Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. First, it was 37-year-old Melissa.
Where I'm from, Ohio, Cincinnati. This happened in Ohio, Cincinnati. Why is always shit going on where I'm at currently and where I'm from? Ohio, y'all be on some shit though.
7-year-old Melissa Cordell. She had been arrested for using a forged $200 check and stealing 2 cases of Bud Light from the Shell station on Plainfield Road.
Wow.
At the Justice Center, Cordell was moved to the waiting area used for medical evaluation and property processing. That's when she decided to break out. While other inmates were being processed, Cordell slipped behind a copier machine and immediately took off her jail-issued uniform before exiting through the collection area and into a restricted part of the station. Out of the processing room, Cordell still had a long way to go. Luckily for her, the officer in charge of the control room assumed she had been processed out correctly and remotely unlocked the secured door. As expected, her taste of freedom didn't last too long. She was
It's just the way that you just blended in, acting like that you was just a regular person that was just visiting the motherfucking jail one night. The fact that you waved your hand like, hey, oh, this is Snap. You took off the clothes that you had on that you're supposed to be wearing when you go inside prison or jail. You probably still had the same clothes on that you had on before they even had to put that shit on. So when they told you to take your clothes off, you had to put them on shit over the clothes that you was already wearing. So you had that idea the whole time. But the fact he was thinking about, okay, cool, I'm about to do this so I can escape. And it worked out exactly how she planned it, even though that she wasn't out that long. The fact that you got a taste of the air, of the freedom, so much could have been going through your mind like, okay, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. But I just think that she was just so excited that she got out the way she did. She wasn't even thinking about it like that. She wasn't even gonna plan nothing. She was just going back home type shit. Nah, you can't go back to the spot. They got all your, come on, bro. They got your ID. They got everything that you need. Your social security card probably. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that escape was, I fucks with that. The fact that you did this to the officer, he was like, oh, I got you. Beep. He didn't think none of it.
Captured the very next day near the intersection of Reading and Summit in Roselawn. Including her existing warrants, Melissa Cordell had scored a felony escape charge. She could spend up to 36 months in prison and pay fines of up to $10,000 if found guilty. Cordell's escape was not the most bizarre occurrence at the Hamilton County Justice Center in June 2022.
Right.
In the case of 47-year-old George Bridewell, he was arrested on drug possession charges and taken to the intake area for processing. The holding cell at the Justice Center's intake area had other inmates scheduled for release and in the process of leaving. Seeing this, Bridewell tried to join the procession as they were called out, but he was stopped by the deputy who noticed his name wasn't on the list. A short time later, another set of detectives came in to profile other inmates and left the door open. This time, Bridewell wouldn't miss his opportunity. Bridewell had been to the Justice Center in the past, so he already knew the routine and calmly blended in with the prisoners scheduled for release. He still had one more hurdle to cross. At the collection area, Bridewell claimed he had not been arrested with any property and continued on with the release party. Although Bridewell had made it this far, the deputy that had stopped him earlier could not remember processing him out, but decided not to act on his hunch and allowed the suspect free passage. Just like that, Bridewell was free. He had used his experience in jail to escape jail in less than an hour. Nonetheless, his recapture was just as swift, arrested the very same day as his escape. Before being formally charged following his rearrest, Bridewell was interrogated and claimed he had been officially released.
That's it. Okay. So you leave court, and then what happens?
When I went in, I leave court. I'm in there. They called the name, so I went through there. When they did that, I went up there and was released. Went ahead and went through the process. Went over to property. I wasn't really worried about what I had yet, you know. I already had my clothes still on. I had nothing but a pair of socks left in there. You know, I had a pair of socks. I had some change and some money, so I really wasn't worried about that. It was only like $2. I said, nah, I ain't really worried about it. So then I went in and they opened the door and I left.
Okay.
He opened the right door. He said, "Here, go ahead, go." He goes right at me.
So who called you out of it? How did you leave? Were you in a cell at this time?
No, I was in the
one of the holding.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's all on camera, bro. So whatever you're saying, bro, it's not valid.
And they called it my name, and I went through the process, and
Unfortunately for the escaped suspect, that's not how the law worked.
Right.
On top of his existing warrants, George Bridewell received an additional felony escape charge. He could spend up to 36 months in prison and pay fines of up to $10,000 if found guilty. Our next case takes us to Lauderdale County, where a corrections officer decided to put her entire career on the line. On the 29th of August, 2022, 39-year-old Casey White escaped from the detention center in Florence, Alabama, with the aid of a former corrections officer, 56-year-old Vicky White. The escaped inmate was serving a 75-year sentence for a home invasion, 2 carjackings, multiple shootings, attempted murder, and first-degree robbery, all before starting a romantic relationship with a corrections officer at his jailhouse.
So you tell me that's all I gotta do? I just gotta fuck one of the officers to get my sentence lower, or just for you to make me escape or help me on my escape.
Oh!
I gotta fuck the shit out of you. I gotta put these on you. Feel me? There's no way y'all was already in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to start y'all relationship while you saw him in the jail. But the fact that bro, the nigga's gonna be in jail for a very long time. So that'd be so insane. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The fact that you jeopardize your fucking job for a person that don't even know you physically, mentally, personally, it's crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck how long you been seeing this nigga going back and forth past his fucking cell or whatnot, and you thought he was attractive, and he ended up shooting his shot. He started manipulating you, saying, hey, if you escape, we're gonna be the best relationship ever, you're gonna be my wife, I'm gonna marry you, this and that, etc., and you fell for it.
At his jailhouse. After months of scheming, Vicky told the other guards that she was taking Casey for a mental health evaluation and literally drove into the sunset. Investigations and a widely publicized 11-day manhunt.
Casey White, 56-year-old Vicky White, she was the assistant director of corrections at the jail where he was incarcerated.
Right.
Her co-workers described her as an exemplary employee, but authorities say she planned how to get Casey out for a while. She even sold her home and announced her retirement beforehand. Vicky had spent the night before in a motel near the jail. Authorities say she bought men's clothing from a department store beforehand so that Casey would have something to change into. After they left the jail, the two of them ditched her patrol car in a parking lot, where cops later found her jail keys, a radio, and handcuffs. On May 3rd, somebody phoned in a tip. The manager of a car wash in Evansville, Indiana, had spotted Casey on surveillance video, and he immediately called federal authorities.
Thanks to that singular tip, the duo were tracked to Evansville, Indiana, where they were pulled over, but decided to flee from the deputies. After a brief car chase, the fugitives crashed into a
Got the whole fire truck right here, just in case. That motherfucker tipped over. God damn.
Although Casey was now in handcuffs, the crash had nearly killed him and left his lover motionless. According to Casey, Vicky desperately didn't want to be held accountable for her actions and shot herself shortly before the crash. Now she was trapped in the vehicle.
You know that you was gonna end up serving time that you didn't want to serve because of the decision that you made. Nobody told you to do it. No demons was talking to you. You just wanted to do it because you thought that nigga was attractive. You like, fuck it, I'm gonna get you out of here. I don't want you type shit. Like, what do you expect?
Leading out by the second.
What is it, fast forward?
Davis, you good? You need anything? You need anything?
No, she's good.
Okay.
She's still got it in her hand.
Got the gun in her hand?
Yeah, she's got a gun.
All right, watch it.
That motherfucker is flipped.
Hey. Let's go ahead and pop. Let's go ahead and pop this front windshield
She's
here.
got the gun in her hand.
She's still breathing.
She's still breathing?
By the time deputies were able to pull her out of the wreckage, Vicky had succumbed to her self-inflicted injuries. Casey White was charged with escape in the first degree and felony murder in connection with Vicky White's death. He initially pleaded not guilty to both charges, but changed his plea to guilty for the escape charge. In exchange, the murder charge was dropped. 11 hours north of Alabama, we find ourselves in Waukesha County, Wisconsin, where 29-year-old Deontay Woods pulled off a rather simple escape. Woods was in court facing charges for repeatedly violating his bail conditions and was ordered to pay a $20,000 fine. As soon as Woods heard the judge give the order, he hightailed out of the courtroom, scurried over the courthouse fence, and was in the parking lot in no time. As expected, such an audacious escape attempt quickly made the evening news.
Woods made it less than a mile away near Metaltech on St. Paul Avenue. Police say he hid around the cars until they spotted him and the chase went on.
Southbound, on Middlesex, on St. Paul.
They eventually
Nigga,
stopped
pants
him
fall
with a
down and
taser
everything. You was not going nowhere.
and took him back into custody. Court records show Woods has open cases in Milwaukee and Waukesha for driving violations, drug possession, and bail jumping.
Including those existing warrants, Deontay Woods was also charged with escape, obstructing an officer, and 4 counts of felony bail jumping.
Ooh. Oh my God. Hey, y'all make sure that y'all like and subscribe and turn my post notifications and his. I ain't gonna lie. This video will be linked down in the description so y'all can watch the full video without, you know what I'm saying, no reaction or me talking. But I know y'all like to hear me talk. I know y'all like to see my face when I react to videos that y'all want me to see. So subscribe to me and X-Cops. But I'm gonna need y'all go ahead and like and subscribe and turn my post notifications. If you want to be the Noxie family, all you gotta do is put down in the comment section, hashtag KNOX, YYFAM. I'm gonna like it, let you know this is the Noxie family. It's that simple. And make sure to go follow me on my Instagram as well. Will be linked down in the description, so it'll be easy for you guys to follow it so you don't have to follow nobody else and you think that is me. But the whole time it's not Noxie, no bullshit. But I love y'all. Y'all my heart, y'all my soul. A bomb would never fold. It's your boy T2E Noxie, but shh. Don't tell nobody. Love y'all.